Hey everyone, Hank with Outer Rim Travels here, and we're back at Walt Disney World here at the Grand Floridian. Going to have breakfast over at the Grand Floridian Cafe. My favorite, the chicken and waffles, but had to swing by the Gingerbread House. Celebrating 25 years, the 25th anniversary. They used to create these back in 1999. I'm not sure how elaborate they were because these are absolutely gorgeous. But let's take a peek, and then we're going to go in for breakfast. Then hop on the monorail and go into the parks. All right, come on.
Now, listen to this. The Gingerbread House features over 10,000 pieces of gingerbread, not to mention the ones they sell inside the shop. But a nice feature this year are the character Christmas trees. See the little tiny Christmas trees? Got there Pluto, Mickey, Goofy, behind them Minnie, Donald, Daisy. Here's Chip and Dale. And we've got Tigger, Pooh, Eeyore, and Piglet. Super cute. Go back and check out the princesses, see if you can figure out who's who. And at the very top, they had this little display celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Gingerbread House. See there where it says established 1999? And you can see the ladder inside. They were still working on it when I visited the Grand Floridian. As I mentioned, there's a store inside. See the registers right there? Another nice little detail this year were the hidden Mickeys. There are 25 of those little silver guys scattered throughout the Gingerbread House. See if you can find them all on your next visit. Oh yeah, and this white chocolate Santa weighs 88 pounds. All right, so let's head over to the Grand Floridian Cafe. I figured we'd do a little walkthrough for those that are not familiar, so you get an idea of the space and the vibe there. Personally, I love it. It is definitely one of my favorite spots to dine at on Walt Disney World property. Here is a quick shot of the menu. And there it is, the buttermilk fried chicken and waffle, because it is one giant Mickey waffle. You start off with these delicious little biscuits and that butter, oh my gosh. There's your syrup. And here it is. See, it's a large Mickey waffle with your chicken breaded in cornflakes, you guys. Yum.
Just finished our breakfast at the Grand Floridian Cafe, and it was absolutely phenomenal, you guys. I can't tell you. I've been craving this for about a year since we stayed here last December for Mama Otero's birthday, and I had them for the first time with that kind of little sriracha sauce. Originally, I had them put it on the side because I wasn't sure if it was going to be too spicy. Now it's like slathered on there. It's just so good. Anyway, heading back to Miami, very, very happy and very satisfied. We're going to pop into the park. We've got the virtual for Tiana. So hopefully we can get on if it doesn't, go down. And then I definitely want to ride Big Thunder before that closes in January. So let's head on into the parks. Gotta hop on the monorail too.
So the monorail platform is on the second floor. I figured we'd kind of, walk over so I can show you that. But first you're going to come across the main retail store here at the Grand Floridian, which is M. Mouse Mercantile. And then off on this side, you've got a map of the property, which is pretty massive. And then this is where you cross security to take the monorail. But first, let's go back in time a little bit to our stay last year. I just wanted to show you our room at Sego Key, which was absolutely beautiful and possibly still one of my favorite rooms on Disney World property. Just look at that bathroom, how pretty. The rooms are covered in tiny little Mary Poppins details. Look at the two queen beds and that really pretty chandelier. And these unique turret rooms have this small living space right here. Look how pretty that is. It's got a sofa bed that opens up, a little table with a flat screen TV. Here's the desk space / vanity and your flat screen TV with the dressers. And you've got your Hey Disney right here on the dresser. These were new last year, so it was one of the first times that I had one in one of my rooms. Off on this side, of course, you've got your coffee maker. And underneath that, the mini fridge. Inside the closet, they had not just the safe, but your steamer. See it right there? And you had some robes on the other side and extra pillows and things. But outside, we also had this little balcony that was super nice. There you go. It had an absolutely stunning view of the resort. Yeah, I love that room so much. All right, let's head on into Magic Kingdom. And as you can tell, Christmas time has arrived at Walt Disney World. As you know, I love Walt Disney World, but there's just something special about the holidays at the most magical place on earth. You've got the Christmas carols playing and the gorgeous decorations. I mean, it just sets the tone for a wonderful day at the parks. Look how gorgeous the tree is.
All right, we're inside Magic Kingdom and heading straight for Big Thunder Mountain. If you remember from my Tom Sawyer video, didn't get a chance to ride it that day, but we're making a priority today as it is closing in January. How sad, for a year. All right, let's go. Yep, I feel like I was just here a couple of videos back. If you haven't checked that one out, go to the Tom Sawyer Island video. I climbed all the bridges and bounced all over the place on the island like I was 12, and it was exhausting, but so much fun to be able to experience it before they close all this down. And of course, took a ride on the Liberty Bell. We're not far from Big Thunder. Let's head on over that way and ride that before it closes.
That's right, Big Thunder Mountain will be closing January 6th for its big refurbishment. They're gonna, switch out the tracks and add a little extra magic, so I'm sure it's gonna match the Disneyland version, which has a cavern that simulates a dynamite blast. It's actually super, super cool. So Big Thunder actually opened in Disneyland first in '79, then we got a larger version here at Magic Kingdom in 1980. Which was followed by the Tokyo version in '87, and then Disneyland Paris got theirs in 1992. Which, by the way, it's based on the Florida version of the ride. But the Paris version is the only Big Thunder Mountain that's an opening day attraction at that park. It's also really unique because it's situated on an island right in the middle of the river, kind of where Tom Sawyer's Island is at Walt Disney World. Yes, Disneyland Paris and Disneyland Tokyo are definitely bucket list vacations for me. Can't wait to make it out to those parks someday. Do you guys also look for Billy the goat when you ride Big Thunder Mountain? There he is. See him up there? I definitely hope I have a chance to ride it a few more times before it closes for its big refurbishment. But in the meantime, we've got Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Well, it looks like we are actually going to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They called our group, number 46. It's about 12:15-ish, so we were estimating 12:30. And then we are going to head back to Miami.
Imagineers did such a wonderful job of just capturing the vibe of New Orleans. I loved walking through the queue and just appreciating the artwork and all the little details that they put into the queue experience on this attraction. By the way, Tiana's Bayou Adventure in Disneyland will be opening November 15th. Very exciting. They have a single log flume instead of two people sitting side by side. Here's the newspaper announcing the party and the frame of Tiana's place, with lots of little props scattered around. Love all these pictures. Again, wonderful, wonderful job they've done with the queue of this attraction. You can see over here Tiana's beignets, and down here is the famous gumbo pot. See that right there? Keep in mind, going down the bayou, you will get wet. And I like to sit in the front, specifically for filming purposes, so I'm okay with getting wet.
Are you ready? Here we go. Are you ready?
My hair's gonna get messed up.
Oh, please.
Okay, let's do this. Have you had a chance to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure yet? And how does it compare to you versus, Splash Mountain, the original attraction that was there. I just love the little frogs. Check them out. And did you know that Tiana's Bayou Adventure features 48 audio animatronic characters? Of course, Miss Tiana herself is one of the fanciest. She looks phenomenal. And then, of course, you've got Louie the alligator, who is just a massive, massive animatronic. For the most part, the ride is super chill. But then, of course, you've got that 52-foot drop. That's a whole other story. But hey, there's Louie. Really nice view from up here also of the Magic Kingdom below. Especially when you get over to this section by the water tower and from the drop itself, yeah. Here's another quick drop where you kind of get splashed. Okay, and now we are going to head inside and check out some of those state-of-the-art animatronics. Isn't he amazing? Then, of course, you've got the critters, the musicians, and several Tiana animatronics as well. The movements are so subtle. Like, watch that little bounce that Louie the alligator's got. There you go. Some more musicians. And look at the effects of the fireflies in the background. Looks really nice as well. And coming up, there's another animatronic there of Tiana. And off on this side, you've got Louie. And I think that's a callback to Splash Mountain, if you know what I mean. There's Mama Odie. She's about to shrink us to the size of a frog. There are lots of cool little moments on the attraction, but I think this section is probably my favorite. Just something about the colors and the vibe in that particular section of the ride, which I love. And you get a couple of drops as well. And there they are, Tiana and Louie. Of course, you've got to have the fireflies as well. I think the screens work really well to, bring them to life. And then, of course, Mama Odie makes us big again so we can take that plunge.
Let's get you to the party!
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that just never gets old. I loved it before when it was Splash Mountain, and I love it now. And of course, the grand finale is just absolutely beautiful. Amazing how Imagineers brought this to life. Look how wonderful they all look. And please, I'm super curious. Do you love what Imagineers did with Tiana's Bayou Adventure? Or do you still kind of miss Splash Mountain? I am so curious. I'd love to know. Hit me up in the comments below. Mama Odie's there to see us off.
I knew y'all would make a big splash at this party!
Hey, Evie, did you get wet?
Seriously? You're gonna ask me that question? I am soaked.
We got so soaked, but was a blast. Loved it.
I've never been that she's soaked.
That was so fun.
So, let's check out the picture over here.
That's not us. That's not us.
Here.
Last time we rode this, the gift shop was actually not open yet. So we were able to walk through now, check out some of the merchandise. Disney does such a great job with the tie-in merchandise for the attractions. Love that shirt. We had so much fun on Tiana's Bayou adventure. I'm really, really happy we were able to ride it this time. And then from there, we kind of ran into a couple of pals. Yep, Chip and Dale were posing for pictures. Before leaving Magic Kingdom, Edie had to have her Dole Whip, so we went by Aloha Isle Refreshments and grabbed a couple of Dole Whips. I don't do pineapple, so mine was vanilla.
And that's going to do it for another magical weekend here at Walt Disney World. We actually had such a nice time at Epcot, experiencing some of the food at the Food and Wine Festival. It just wasn't one of those days where I was in the mood to vlog. I don't know, the weather was weird. I was kind of hangry, and I don't really want to push myself so that I just keep this fun. You know, I've heard there's like burnout for YouTube vloggers, and don't want to get into that. So I want to make sure that I'm enjoying myself. And we've had a fantastic day today at Magic Kingdom. You know, Christmas is in the air, all the decorations. We got to ride Big Thunder before it closes in January, and we actually got on Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is really nice. The last few times it's been down. We haven't been able to, to board. So really nice. And actually we rode Big Thunder last night and during the fireworks, which was so cool. Anyway, that's going to do it. I wanted to let you know we'll be back in a couple of weeks, back at Food and Wine, and hopefully I'll vlog that one, show you guys some of the foods that I'm going to try on that trip. And coming up, Las Vegas, baby. Gonna hang out with my sister for a week and take a quick drive over to Universal Hollywood. Super excited about that. I've never been, so it's gonna be awesome. Get to check out Super Nintendo World, and all the stuff over there that we don't have in Orlando, and ride the rides before they open at Epic Universe. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an out of this world day. Take care, guys.